Have you ever heard a story so incredible, so heartwarming, that it just sticks with you? Well, get ready, because today, we are diving into a tale that seems straight out of a movie. It's a story about an unlikely friendship, an act of incredible bravery, and a bond that defies all expectations. This is the story of Jazz the giraffe and Hunter the dog, a duo whose connection will absolutely amaze you. Our story begins at the Rhino Orphanage in South Africa, a sanctuary dedicated to caring for orphaned and injured rhinos. But one day, they received a very different kind of patient. A baby giraffe, just a few days old, was found weak and dehydrated in the wild by a local farmer. The little guy was in bad shape, collapsed and close to giving up. The orphanage team rushed to the scene, and after a difficult rescue, they brought him back to the sanctuary. They named him Jazz. Jazz's condition was critical. He was comatose for the first 18 hours, and the team worked tirelessly, giving him IV fluids and constant care. It was touch and go. The little giraffe was fighting for his life, and everyone at the orphanage held their breath, hoping for a miracle. And that's when someone very special stepped in. Meet Hunter, a Belgian Malinois, and the resident watchdog at the orphanage. Hunter was more than just a guard dog. He was a sensitive and caring soul who seemed to have a sixth sense for animals in distress. As soon as Jazz arrived, Hunter seemed to know that this fragile new resident needed a friend. He stayed by Jazz's side, refusing to leave the room. He watched over the tiny giraffe, his head resting near him, a silent, furry guardian angel. The caregivers were astonished. Hunter, a powerful and energetic dog, was showing a level of gentleness and concern they had never seen before. He wouldn't eat unless he was right next to Jazz. He would lick Jazz's face, nudging him gently as if to say, "Hey, you've got this. I'm right here with you." It was an incredible sight. The bond between them formed almost instantly. Slowly but surely, with Hunter's constant companionship and the dedicated care of the orphanage staff, Jazz started to pull through. He woke up from his coma. He began to gain strength. His first wobbly steps were taken with Hunter trotting right beside him, offering silent encouragement. Their friendship blossomed in the most beautiful way. They were inseparable. Hunter would wait patiently outside Jazz's enclosure every morning, ready for their day to begin. They would spend hours together. Jazz, being a giraffe, would nibble on leaves, and Hunter would lie down nearby, just keeping him company. They'd take walks together, a towering long-necked baby and his loyal canine protector. It was a sight that melted the hearts of everyone at the orphanage. The staff would often say that Hunter was more than a friend to Jazz. He was his lifeline. But their story takes a truly incredible turn. One day Jazz's health took a sudden, terrifying dip. He suffered a brain hemorrhage, which caused him to become disoriented and partially blind. He was stumbling, confused, and in deep distress. The veterinary team was deeply concerned. It was a major setback, and they weren't sure if he would recover. Once again, Hunter stepped up in a way no one could have predicted. He seemed to understand that Jazz was in trouble. He stayed glued to his friend's side, acting as his eyes and his guide. When Jazz would start to stumble or walk towards an obstacle, Hunter would gently nudge him, steering him back to safety. He became a living, breathing guide dog for a giraffe. Think about that for a second. A dog, instinctively protecting and guiding a blind giraffe. It's a level of empathy and intelligence that is simply mind-blowing. Hunter's presence was a constant source of comfort for Jazz. In his world of confusion and darkness, the one thing he could rely on was the warm, steady presence of his best friend. Hunter's devotion was unwavering. He refused to leave Jazz, even for a moment, sensing that his friend needed him more than ever. The staff watched in awe, as this small dog took on the monumental task of caring for a creature many times his size. This period was a true test of their bond. It showed that their connection wasn't just a cute friendship. It was a deep, profound partnership built on trust and mutual care. Hunter wasn't just playing with Jazz. He was actively protecting him, ensuring his survival. He was Jazz's hero. The photos and videos from this time are just unbelievably Belgian Malinois, carefully guiding a blind baby giraffe, keeping him safe from harm. Thanks to Hunter's courageous and constant support and the round-the-clock medical care, Jazz started to stabilize. He began to adapt to his partial blindness, and his strength slowly returned. He learned to navigate his world with Hunter as his trusted guide. Their friendship became a symbol of hope and resilience for everyone at the orphanage. It was a living testament to the power of interspecies bonds and the incredible capacity for animals to show love and compassion. Their story reached people all over the world. The Rhino Orphanage shared updates on their Facebook page, and soon, thousands of people were following the journey of Jazz and Hunter. People were captivated by their unique friendship. It was a bright spot of pure goodness, a reminder that love and friendship can be found in the most unexpected of places. It showed us that family isn't always about blood. It's about who's there for you when you need them most. Sadly, Jazz's journey came to a peaceful end. Despite everyone's best efforts, the brain hemorrhage had caused irreversible damage. One day, he collapsed, and the team knew it was time to say goodbye. Hunter was there with him until the very end. He lay by Jazz's side, just as he had on that first day, offering comfort until his friend's last breath. It was a heartbreaking moment, but also a beautiful one. Jazz was never alone. He was surrounded by love until the very end. The loss was devastating for everyone at the orphanage, especially for Hunter. He mourned his best friend. He would go to Jazz's empty room and lie down, waiting for him. It was a painful sight, a clear display of grief. The staff gave him extra love and attention, knowing he had lost a huge part of his life. But Hunter's story doesn't end in sadness. His loving nature and protective instincts continue to shine. He has since become a friend and a source of comfort to many other orphaned animals that come through the sanctuary's doors. His capacity for love is endless. He seems to have a special place in his heart for the most vulnerable, offering them the same gentle care he gave to Jazz. The story of Jazz and Hunter is so much more than just a cute animal story. It's a powerful lesson about empathy, courage, and the unbreakable bonds of friendship. It shows us that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and that sometimes, the greatest acts of courage are quiet acts of love and devotion. Hunter the dog didn't just befriend a giraffe. He saved him, guided him, and loved him unconditionally. Their story reminds us of the incredible emotional depth of animals and the powerful connections they can form, not just with humans, but with each other. It challenges our perceptions and opens our hearts. The bond between this courageous dog and the fragile giraffe he took under his wing will forever be a testament to the fact that love knows no species, no size, and no limits. What do you think about this incredible story? Have you ever witnessed an unlikely animal friendship? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And if you were as touched by this story as we were, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales from the animal kingdom. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.